Hey everyone, welcome to another video and thank you for tuning in. Today I am so excited to introduce you to a product that I think is going to make your next camping, overlanding, or outdoor adventure so much more convenient. So what am I talking about? A solar generator. All right, well let's get to it and take a look at what this thing is all about. So now the question is, what is a solar generator, right? It's essentially like a regular generator that you would use when you have a power outage, but this one doesn't run on gas. You can actually hook up solar panels to it and have electricity or power to any of your devices, like a laptop, cell phone, what have you. You know, small appliances right at your fingertips without having to use gas. Now this particular one is a Bluetti. The parent company is called Max Oak, and the model number for this is AC200. So this is a pretty big unit as far as solar generators go, and I'll tell you why I purchased this particular one for my needs. But I don't want you guys to get too caught up in this particular brand and model. What I wanted to do today really was to show you guys that products like this exist for your power needs when you're out camping, overlanding, or whatever outdoor adventure you've got in mind. That things like this can come in handy when you're really out there in the middle of nowhere. So, and again, don't get focused on the product itself. Really just think about what things you can use this for when you're out there in the middle of nowhere, you know. And again, these things come in a variety of different sizes. So they come in different price points as well. The best thing to do is you can see if you search Google or whatever and just put in solar generators, a ton of things pop up. You know, brands like EcoFlow, Bluetti, as well as I think another one that's very popular is Accessory. So all of those products just pop up, and there's a million different sizes and options that you can choose from. So, but like I said, the big thing is I'm surprised at how many people I run into that don't realize that this is an option, that this product actually exists and that it's available to us, you know. So again, let's talk about what some of the great things that this thing can do when we're out in the middle of nowhere, and why I think it's going to be a fantastic accessory to your next camping trip. One of the first advantages to something like this is when you're out somewhere and it's nice and peaceful and quiet and you're enjoying the weather, like today here in sunny Florida. It is 66 degrees and absolutely beautiful. You don't want some internal combustion engine just being loud and obnoxious. Well, when this thing is on, which it is right now, and it's running, it's absolutely silent. It's absolutely quiet. So you're not going to disturb the people that you're with or campers that are around you. You've got this power source that is nice and unobtrusive to anything, including nature. So that's the first great thing about this. You know, as a matter of fact, let's plug an appliance in or something into it so that you can see what it does or how it sounds when it's actually working. All right, guys, well, I just grabbed this little fan just to kind of show you how this all sounds when an appliance is plugged in. Let me go ahead and turn this on. All right, we've got the power going. So all these outlets right here are charged and ready to go. So let's go ahead and plug one of this thing in and see how it sounds. All right, there you go. I don't know if you can tell, but obviously the fan is running. I'll shut it down again. Turn it back on. And again, this thing is nice and quiet. So you have the ability to run appliances and yet your power source be silent. which is fantastic. The second great thing about this is that it's portable and that you can bring it and use it indoors. For example, I could close the rear hatch on the vehicle and run appliances inside. I don't have to worry about fumes, like, you know, a gas generator, you'd have carbon monoxide filling up the cabin. This, nope, it's just no fumes, quiet again, it's silent, and you don't have to worry about having it pollute the inside of either your cabin, vehicle, or wherever you're at. So you can take this, let's say in a power outage, if you were at home and you needed to run the refrigerator or some other appliance that you wanted to use, you can bring this inside and use it indoors without any kind of consequences. So again, how convenient is that? You know, another advantage to this product is that it does not run on gas. All you need is this and a couple solar panels. Pretty convenient. Talking about solar panels, we might as well talk about, well, if you don't use gas, then how do you actually charge this thing up? How do you get power to it? Well, there's another great thing about these products is that there's actually 3 ways to actually do it. One, you can charge it by a brick. Unlike your iPhone, this thing comes with a brick. Here you go. You can plug it right into the wall, and this will give you roughly about, for this particular model, about 400 watts per hour. So it would take about 2 or 3 hours to charge up and get it back to full capacity. So you could do that before you leave on your trip and have it ready to go. The second way that you could charge this thing up is by the 12-volt outlet in your vehicle. So while you're driving down the road, let's say you got 5 or 10 hours to go to your destination, you can plug it in and it'll actually take a slow charge. But again, it's better than nothing, and you're not doing anything while it's charging except for driving. So, but again, that's a slow way to do it. And the last is obviously solar panels. Now, solar panels are going to be your best and fastest way to probably charge this up, depending on if you want to carry around, several solar panels. Now, before you go, whoa, I'm not taking any solar panels off my roof, the roof of my house. There's actually a variety of solar panels that are convenient to carry around. You can get flat, lightweight, flexible solar panels. You can also get foldable solar panels for traveling. You know, they figured everything out with these things. And then I don't mean this particular brand. Again, guys, I don't want you to get caught up in this brand, this model, or whatnot. You know, check it out online and just, again, type in solar generators and solar panels, and you will see that you have so much to choose from. You know, as far as size and convenience and power and whatnot. So again, solar panels, they make them so that they are easy to carry around, tote around, and super convenient to take with you on your travels. And that is a great way to actually charge this up, because one, this accepts, or these types of products usually accept the most charge through solar, and also you can get it for free. I mean, think about that. Free power. While you're out there fishing or, you know, doing whatever you are, reading a book out in the middle of nowhere, you can open up your solar panels and charge this thing up for free, you know? And then on top of that, while you're actually charging, it doesn't mean that you can't use this product. You can use this while charging. So that's called passive charging, where you can, you know, plug in the appliance and plug in a charger on the side and, yeah, continue about your business. No hassle. So, isn't that great? Again, think about that. You can be in the middle of nowhere and constantly have power for whatever you need. You know? How convenient is that? I think that's just great. And again, I am so surprised how many people I talk to that don't realize that this is available to us, you know. And again, just Google it, and you're going to be surprised at the price points, the flexibility, and the different brands and sizes and whatnot. But start going down that road and taking a look, and I think you'll probably find something that fits your needs. You know? Now, if you want to know more about this one, then definitely let me know, and I will tell you everything about it and the specs and whatnot. Real quick, the reason I bought this one is if you live here in Florida, in spite of days like today where it's sunny, 66 degrees and beautiful, we have hurricanes on a regular basis. So I and everybody else in Florida probably deals with power outages pretty regularly. And because of that, this serves as a dual purpose thing for me. I can use this at the house as well as my camping trips. So when I have a power outage at the house, this will run my portable air conditioner as well as a refrigerator for roughly probably a day easily if I needed to. And that's a big deal when you're just out of power. So again, that's why I personally have this size of a generator for my personal use. But again, this is something that comes in handy if you're going to do some camping and you just want to bring a few items with you. At least I think so. Okay, well, now if you've gotten to the point in this video and you are so excited and you're going to start trying to figure out what solar generator works best for you, slow down. And if you take nothing else away from this before you purchase one of these things, I think you should know two things. One is the difference between the battery size and the inverter size, because they're both measured in watts, and those can get kind of confusing if this is your first time looking into something like this. So basically, all of these solar generators are going to give you specs, and one of the specs are the inverter wattage, and then the other one is the battery wattage. Basically, the inverter size will clue you into the type of appliances you can use. Essentially, if you're thinking about using some heavy-duty appliances or larger appliances while you're out camping, you're going to want an inverter that has high wattage. I would say at least 1,500 to 2,000 watts for your inverter. And again, that means that you can power things that require a lot of power. So keep that in mind. The other part is the battery output. Just like your car or your Tesla or electric vehicle, your battery has a certain lifespan and can only, go a certain amount of miles per charge. That's what the battery wattage is. And that could be important to you because you may not need such a high powered one, but you want a longer battery life, more range. So if that's the case, then again, that's a number that you want to look at. And those two things are independent of each other. So keep that in mind, that one will tell you how much power you have and how long you could potentially use the particular generator. The other one tells you how much power is available to start an appliance. And those things are going to determine your happiness with the product. Because if you want to run some high power things and you get something that won't run it, you're going to be absolutely frustrated with your purchase. So keep that in mind. The other thing that I think you should be aware of is that if you purchase one of these, I would highly recommend that you do get some solar panels. Again, shop around, see what works best for you, but I think the best way to go with this is through solar panels, because if you're going to be out in the middle of nowhere, you're going to need a charging source, and I don't think you're going to want to use your vehicle. I think you're going to want to charge faster than that depending on the appliances that you're using. So it's you don't have to buy solar panels, but honestly, I would highly recommend it and kind of budget that in with your purchase, because it's going to make the use of this so much more convenient and so much, I guess, basically more enjoyable, you know, while you're in the middle of nowhere. Because you could charge it all at once and hope that it lasts throughout your trip, but why risk that, right? If you have something available to you that within a few hours you could get, you know, a partial or the whole charge back, why not do that? You know what, while we're out here at the park on this lovely day, you guys want to try to just boil some water, you know, for, let's say, hot chocolate or coffee in the middle of the night, if you were, you know, wanting to have something nice and warm during these cold nights. Let's give that a shot and see what it does. And I'm going to go ahead and close the hatch and do it all inside of the vehicle. So let's kind of prep up for that. All right. So, like I said, we got our hot water pot here, and let's go ahead and plug this in, and I've got everything closed up in here, and let's see how this goes. Let's start this thing so we could get some hot chocolate or some hot coffee or whatever that you would like to make at night. As you can see, it's starting, and it's using 1043 watts right now. And again, I'm inside of the vehicle. All the doors are closed. So just think about that. You could wake up in the morning and instead of having to go outside in the weather or even getting dressed, you could just turn this on and just have some coffee or whatever you want in the privacy of your own vehicle. These devices now come with wireless charging. So turn on the DC as well. I don't think you guys can see it, but it is charging my phone. Yeah, you can this one. You can see the steam rising. It's nice and warm in here. There you go, guys. Crazy, right? It's awesome. Well, all right, guys. Well, there you have it. You know, again, I think these things are awesome, and I think they could make your next camping outdoor adventure, you know, super convenient, and I can't say enough about it. You know, again, for me, it serves a dual purpose because we deal with hurricanes and power outages all the time. But yeah, again, I think it's going to come in handy in a clutch. So, as always, everyone, thank you for watching, and remember, go to your car meets, have fun with your mods, and enjoy what you have. We'll see you guys on the next video, and thank you.